was talking to my dad about like just how I was just bitching, you know, because dads are good for bitching. You bitch to your dad. And I was just bitching to my... Do you guys want to meet my dad sometime? Should I bring him on a local show? Should we have an interview with Papa Rackets, I guess, on locals sometime? Maybe we should do that. I've been talking to my dad about having him on my show. That wasn't what I was going to tell you, though. I was talking to my dad just about how irritating it is to have to meticulously think through everything you're going to say. Because, you know, most people, when they're dealing with what I'm going through right now, and I love how, like, all the statements I make right now are going to be picked apart by internet-tisms and really bad internet lawyering. But they're going to be like, it's a bunch of people who are going to say some combination of Nick needs to shut up and not say anything, and also, at the same time, Nick needs to accept full accountability for everything he's ever done in his entire life immediately and tell everybody every detail of it. And it's like, guys, those are incompatible positions. But here's the deal. Most people who are charged with crimes that are being dealt with by the state, they don't depend on speaking in public as part of their, like, livelihood. Most people aren't dealing with that. And so it adds this little wrinkle where, you know, it's really easy to not say anything if you're not normally saying something. But when you're saying something, even if it's stupid nonsense like me all the time, it becomes much more difficult to not say anything at all. So, I was just bitching at my dad about that. No reason, nothing special. It was just like, you know, before, in the before times, we're gonna go on a stream, we're gonna go, like, if a friend wants to talk to me or something, I can do it, and I'm able to pop on the show. I don't have to think about shit. You just go on and you talk and laugh and have fun and whatever. Now, I have to make sure I don't say something that the state can use against me. Not that it would even pertain to the case or even me. I have to carefully consider whether or not the state can grab some sort of bullshit context and erase that and use a statement to try and be about something I said. Or something that, sorry, not something I said, but to try and make something I said be about me when it might not be. So you just have to be extra on guard. And it's not that you can't correct that shit. They actually have rules around this. The rule of evidence, the rule of completeness, for example, is if the government, or, well, the opposing party, were to introduce evidence against you that is partial or incomplete, and a more complete or thorough examination of accompanying evidence, say the same writing, for example, would show that what was used was actually meant in the opposite manner or used to derive a different common understanding, then you can invoke the rule of completeness and demand that the proper context be provided for it. So, you know, they have ways to deal with this stuff so that you're not getting fucking tagged on these little bitch statements. But you don't want to have to deal with that. You don't want to be making the argument, well, there's other context. Like, obviously you just don't want the state to mess with you at all. So, with that, you know, it makes it it's really a different kind of challenge. In a way, it's kind of interesting and exciting because it's like, okay, I have to be more cautious, meticulous, and thoughtful. Cool. Plan a little bit better. Planning is for nerds. But okay, it's a new challenge. But yeah. So, I was just talking to my dad about how fucking annoying it is to have to really carefully plan everything you say. Because then people start to, like, read into everything you do. Right? They read into, why is he talking like that? Why is his voice cadence like that? It's like, I don't know, maybe because normally you just talk and now you have to ponder over the next 3 words the whole time.